Your attachment style is ruining your relationships. Here's how to fix it. Think about your last relationship that ended. Now ask yourself one question. Did it feel familiar? Like you'd been through this before? Different person, same pain, same ending. That's not bad luck. That's your attachment style running the show. Today you'll find out exactly which one you have, and more importantly, how to rewire it. Section 1. What is attachment theory? In the 1960s, a British psychologist named John Bowlby made a discovery. The way you were loved as a child becomes a blueprint your brain follows in every relationship you have as an adult. He called it attachment theory, and it explains almost everything. Why you push people away when they get too close. Why you anxiously check your phone waiting for a text back. Why you attract the same type of person over and over. Here's the shocking part. Over 40% of adults have an insecure attachment style. That means nearly half the people in relationships are operating from a wound. Not a character flaw, a wound. Your attachment style formed before you could talk. Section 2. The 4 attachment styles. There are 4 attachment styles. You're about to recognize yourself in one of them. Style 1. Secure. Secure people grew up with consistent love. Their needs were met. Their emotions were validated. As adults, they communicate clearly. They don't panic when things get hard. They trust. They let people in. They don't fear being alone. Only 50% of people are securely attached. The other half? Keep watching. Style 2. Anxious. This person grew up with love that was unpredictable. Sometimes warm, sometimes cold, sometimes gone. Their nervous system learned, people leave. So now they cling, they overtext, they over-apologize. They need constant reassurance just to feel okay. One unanswered message feels like abandonment. Sound familiar? Anxious attachment isn't neediness. It's a nervous system stuck on red alert. Style 3. Avoidant. This person grew up learning emotions were weakness. Maybe they were told, stop crying. Maybe their feelings were ignored or dismissed, so their brain adapted, don't need people. As adults, they value independence above everything. Intimacy makes them uncomfortable. When a partner gets close, they pull back. Not because they don't care, because closeness feels like a threat. Style 4. Disorganized, fearful avoidant. This is the rarest and most painful style. These people desperately want love and are terrified of it at the same time. Often the result of childhood trauma or abuse. They swing between clinging and pushing away. Their relationships feel chaotic because their inner world is. Now here's where this gets really important, because it's not just about understanding your style. It's about understanding who you attract. Anxious and avoidant people are magnetically drawn to each other. It's one of the most toxic and most common pairings in human relationships. And in 60 seconds, I'll show you exactly why and how to break the cycle. Section 3. The anxious avoidant trap. Here's what the anxious avoidant relationship looks like. The anxious person craves closeness. The avoidant person needs space. So the anxious person reaches out more. The avoidant person pulls back more. The anxious person panics, reaches out again. The avoidant shuts down completely. Both people are in pain. Neither understands why. This is called the pursuer-distancer dynamic, and it will repeat in loop after loop until someone breaks it. The cruel irony? The avoidance coldness activates the anxious person's worst fears, and the anxious person's intensity activates the avoidance need to flee. They trigger each other perfectly. That's not chemistry. That's 2 wounds recognizing each other. You don't fall in love with people. You fall in love with the familiar feeling they give you. Section 4. How to rewire your attachment style. Here's the truth most psychology videos won't tell you. Your attachment style is not permanent. The brain is neuroplastic. That means it can be rewired at any age. Here's how. Step 1. Name your pattern. You can't change what you can't see. Start tracking your reactions in relationships. When you feel the urge to text 3 times in a row, pause. Ask, is this a real threat, or is this my attachment system? When you want to go cold and disappear, pause. Ask, am I actually fine, or am I protecting myself from being hurt? Naming it breaks the autopilot. Step 2. Find a secure person and stay. This one is counterintuitive. Anxious and avoidant people often find secure partners boring because secure love doesn't trigger the familiar emotional roller coaster. But that boring feeling, that's what healthy feels like. Seek it out. Sit with the discomfort. Let it rewire you. Research shows that sustained relationships with securely attached people are the fastest path to earned security. The relationship that feels most exciting is often the most dangerous. Step 3. Reparent yourself. Most attachment wounds come from unmet childhood needs. You can begin to meet those needs now, as an adult. If you're anxious, practice self-soothing when distress hits. Deep breathing, cold water, grounding exercises. Teach your nervous system that you are safe, even alone. If you're avoidant, practice tolerating small moments of vulnerability. Share one real feeling with someone you trust. Let them respond. Stay in the discomfort. Don't flee. Every time you do this, your brain updates its model of what relationships can be. Step 4. Get therapy. Specifically, these types. Not all therapy helps attachment the same way. The most effective modalities for attachment healing are EMDR for processing early trauma stored in the body, EFT, emotionally focused therapy, specifically designed for attachment in couples, schema therapy, for identifying the core beliefs driving your patterns. These aren't quick fixes, but they work. Call to action. Here's what I want you to remember. Your attachment style was not your fault. You were a child. You adapted to survive. But you are not a child anymore. And the adaptations that protected you then are costing you now. The goal is not to find the perfect partner. The goal is to become a securely attached person. That work starts with understanding your pattern. And it starts today. If you recognized yourself in any of these styles, leave a comment. Tell me, anxious, avoidant, disorganized, or secure? The most common answer might surprise you. And if you want to go deeper, the next video covers the narcissist empath trap in detail. That one changes how you see every relationship you've ever had. Subscribe so you don't miss it.